Hey everybody, I'm Trainer Reisch, and today what I'm going to do with you is take you through my finishing up exercise for triceps. It's pretty difficult, but if you have been doing your homework and doing your right range of motion, etc. in the gym, you've been eating right, you've been doing this for a while, this is one of my favorite things to do after I've blasted my arms and I just want to finish them up and know that I've done everything that I can. It's the close grip exercise for triceps. And I use the perfect push-up on any of my push-ups and tricep work that I do down on the ground, or the Harbinger handles that keep you up once again like so. I'm very, very protective of the human body when I train others and when I train myself. Anytime you're putting your hands flat on the ground, you're really impinging that carpal tunnel in there, and there are just so many tiny little bones in there that you can screw up if you're in a, and I don't have very big wrists. I'm actually a very small bone person, believe it or not. But so I'm just more about safety than anything else in the gym, because it takes one bad repetition to harm you and keep you away from a movement for anywhere from weeks to months. So that being said, the regular push-up, of course, you're going to be wide grip of a shoulder width or a little bit more apart and down, straight down, full range of motion. The close grip, however, for the tricep, you're going to keep those close together. I choose to put my feet up on an elevated bench back behind me, and then I do them straight down with my elbows next to my waist. Okay, perfect form. All the way down, all the way up. I spend about 2 seconds on my eccentric and 1 second on my concentric. So your negative is going to be 2 seconds on these and 1 second on the positive. One thing I want to address with you guys today, something that I'm very passionate about, is form. Okay, I'm also very passionate about range of motion. I've seen a lot of videos lately. I've seen a lot of people out there doing these heavy-duty workouts in groups where you're seeing how many repetitions that you can do. And what I see lately, let me give you an example. Here's one of their push-ups, knees down. This is what they're doing for push-ups. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you kinesthetically right now. What happens to the human body when you don't use a full range of motion? You're only building a certain part of the muscle fibers or working that part of the muscle fibers. So you're creating an inherent weakness in the muscle group while you're doing these workouts and saying, oh my god, I did 100 push-ups. Guess what? You probably couldn't have done 12 full range of motion with the right concentric and eccentric count. So what's going to happen? Long range, I want my clients to be in fitness for life. That's why in my gym, when they don't do a repetition full range of motion with correct form, I make them do it again. And they'll tell you, they'll be exhausted. And I actually get a little bit mad if I see them drift off in their mind and go someplace else and do a partial rep. Not acceptable. I want the body to be fit for life. I am 48 years old. I've never had an injury. And I tell you what, it's because I was trained from the get-go to use a full range of motion. So, if you're using partial repetitions and you're putting your name up on a board that you did 50 pull-ups, guess what? Come to me and see how many pull-ups you can do in my gym with my form, and then let's talk about what's going to happen down the line when you do injure yourself. Because when I have people come back to me after they've been doing these little partial repetition movements for a while, I've got to take them through proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, I've got to get them on the massage table, and I've got to get them in here on the right workout to repair what they've done to their bodies. Do it right the first time. Make sure that every rep counts. Choose quality over quantity. Remember that. Quality matters, quantity doesn't. If you want to beat somebody on a board and put your name on the top because you did 50 partial movements, hey, I'll put you on a board over here and I'll put partial movements, I'll put your name next to it, and then I'll do the free full range of motion, and I'll put one of my clients' names next to that, because that's what we do here. That's what you should be doing. I want you to be happy. I want you to be healthy. If you need any help, come see me. Do it the right way. Trainer Reisch, take yourself beyond yourself. Mwah.